We on the podcast, baby.
Club Talk. Jay Brody. Yeah, baby, it's that Club Talk. Yeah, baby, it's that Club Talk. You're now listening to that Club Talk. And now, your host, Jay Brody.
Alright, just like that, we are back on another episode of Club Talk Podcast. Man, I ain't got time to shout out the sponsors and all that stuff. Because every time we do these, this shit goes 3 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours and a half. So all that shit's gonna be in the link of the description of this episode. Alright. It's You Got Some Drink Part 5. God damn. Man, okay. John Spreez is here. Goldn is here.
What up?
Hold up, wait, so we gotta catch the people up from last time, what's been going on since then. Wait, so congratulations, Spreez. There's a new baby in your life.
There is.
You had a baby girl.
Yeah, let's specify. My wife had a baby.
Yes. You didn't push the baby.
Shit. Yeah.
Yes.
We're celebrating
a
new life.
This is number 3.
This is number 3 and number done. Yeah.
So we're done.
Yeah, we
done with it.
We good. We good.
How has it been with the new addition? How's family dynamic? How's all that going?
I mean, it's always you always learning a new person.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But she's beautiful, she's healthy, smart as a whip, attentive.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? We tired as fuck.
Always tired.
Yeah. She's got an odd clock.
Okay.
But yeah, I wouldn't trade it in. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you get chosen to do that job.
Nice.
So I try to live up to whatever the choice was.
Yeah,
so,
and
good choice.
Last night you got some lyrical exercise in.
I did.
I seen the clips.
You saw that.
I see the clips going crazy.
You saw that.
You and a couple of other dope MCs out there were going fucking crazy.
Those are my guys.
Clearly, you was the standout rhyming over the Big Timers beat. Why'd you do that shit? It was just not fair. It didn't look fair. And I can see, for those who haven't seen this clip, I strongly encourage y'all to go to Spreezy Baby on Instagram. There's a clip. They're on stage. The Big Timers beat is playing, and they're having like this freestyle cypher. They're passing the mics, and each person is going. And I can see at one point, you realize that you was dogging that shit, and you kind of like, oh shit, let them get this shit off. I can tell you pull back. I'm supposed
to be hosting, nigga.
I can tell you pull back. I'm like, why did he do that?
Nah, bro.
Did the MC and you come out?
Of course. It always, I don't get to do it as often as I used to, you know what I'm saying? As we said, I just had a baby.
It looked like a good night for clubbers hip hop.
Oh, it's dope. Yeah. That shit was dope. Shout out everybody that was there.
Yes.
Shout out all my Ancient Flows fam.
Yep.
Shout out all the artists that performed. Captino.
Right on.
Q-Man 614 and Absolute. Rakaya. Cardo hit the stage. Muff hit the stage. Chinadu hit the stage. Don Rouge hit the stage.
Shit.
We had DJ Morgan up there. She helped us out. Ruby Tuesday live. The staff was great. It was dope.
Good night.
I had a great time.
Now, are you ready to make the announcement?
We could do that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
You talking about the new?
Yep. And something else though. So
which one?
Let's talk about the new, and then I'm going to see if you know what I'm talking about.
All right.
So there's a new project coming.
A new album
that I've been privy to hear some exclusive tracks. I got a sneak peek of what this album is going to sound like. And at the time you played me some joints, I think you said you was going to add about 1 or 2 songs on it.
Yeah, I was considering adding a song.
Right. So do we have, and you sent me the artwork, the album artwork.
Yep.
I have that. Do we have a date in mind with this?
We're right now looking at October the 1st.
Now, and I told you when we listened to this, I was like, this is a solid album. Which leads me to my next point. The announcement. This is going to be, and I'm going to call you bluff.
Okay.
Your final album. You're done. It's a wrap. announce the retirement right here for the people. Cool, let's do it.
Hold on.
John Spreez is retired. I'm calling this bluff right now.
Hold on.
I'm calling this bluff.
Hold on.
You said it.
No, what I actually said.
Here we go.
Hold on.
Here we fucking
Hold
go
on.
with this
Hold on.
shit.
Hold
That's
on.
why I fucking hate y'all fucking artists.
No.
You always do this shit.
Hear me out.
You always do this.
I said my 33rd year will be my last year.
Yes.
Yes.
Is this your 33rd year?
I am 33.
All right.
I'm not 34 though. My 33rd year is June 21st.
Yes.
Of 2024.
So this is not the last John Spreez project, is what you're telling me.
As it stands, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm in this phase where I ain't trying to produce, but I got a lot of shit that's still in the hard drive. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm hesitant to say that, because I would still release the shit that I got, especially if the check is there. I ain't a dumbass.
So I called your bluff.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, if I judge things by where I am in life. You know what I'm saying? If I wake up, because when I initially made that statement, I was both satisfied and in a sense finished. You know what I'm saying? With a certain chapter in my life. Yeah. Which I've been doing that since I was 15 years old. I'm 33 years old. That's a long fucking time.
More than half your life.
I've been doing anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to.
You're not ready to give it up.
It's hard to. Well, even if I do, I would never be ready. You know what I'm saying? It's like a marriage. You know what I'm saying? Ain't a good relationship. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You ain't necessarily ready, nigga. You just know when it's over. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Is that a shot at my divorce?
No, not at all. It could have been a shot at my continuing marriage, nigga. We on two sides of the same coin, nigga. If it's fuck a quarter, it's fuck a quarter.
Same shit.
Right, nigga.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so we might or may or may not get more after this.
I will announce this. I already got a group project that's coming out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Top of next year, end of this year.
Right on. So we get 2 releases.
Yeah, well, that's not necessary. That's not technically a John Spreez release, because like other niggas
off another imprint.
There's other niggas on it.
Okay. Well, this is not
on every single song.
Well, hold on. What I'm saying is this is not a higher plane release.
No.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Well, technically, anything I put my name on is a higher plane release, because it's like that lawyer nigga. You'll get paid unless I get paid. Nigga.
Yes. Do you still feel like you're one of the best MCs in the city?
Absolutely.
Okay. You displayed that last night.
Absolutely. Absolutely, bro.
Do you feel bad when you do shit like that?
Not in the moment.
Because they struck a little bit.
No.
I can see the defeat.
You're saying these things, nigga. I ain't saying none of that shit.
It is no shot to
I ain't saying these niggas struggled. I ain't saying I outclassed nobody. You saying this shit.
I've seen you live. I listened to your discography. I've seen it all.
You said that.
Okay.
I ain't say that.
All right. I'm not going to do I'm not going to do this to these gentlemen.
No, but what
you was jumping off stage. You was getting in the fucking crowd. You was walking through motherfuckers.
I've been doing this a while.
I'm like, man.
And on top of that, you know what I'm saying? I gotta close the show. You know what I'm saying? When you close the show, you got a responsibility to make sure that everybody goes home happy. Yeah. Especially if everybody that preceded you, you know what I'm saying, did they shit like they did they shit. Everybody did they shit last night. Fair enough. Every time somebody is going, that fire get a little bit bigger. I'm inspired by the people and the events that occur around me.
Gotcha.
So if we would have went out there and I'd have just had to fucking carry the whole night, then it might not have been so good. But because I didn't, you know what I'm saying? That's a refreshing feeling. When you feel refreshed, you can get out there, you can flex your muscles, you can have fun with the shit.
Nice.
And when it's your shit.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? When
Successful night.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I'll take that.
Okay. All right, Goldn. Every time we do this, let me give Goldn her flowers. So this whole You Got Some Drake series is from her brain. So let's get that on the record. The whole reason why y'all getting these is because of her. After our first solo episode, out of that birthed this, which y'all get. So I want to give you that. But since then, what's been interesting, there's a common thread of every time we do this. Your relationship woes have become an essential storyline of these You Got to Drink series. And I've been constantly getting my ass whooped and making bets with you. So to catch people up to speed, god damn it. Okay. The first one, because we're gonna run through this shit.
Wait a minute.
No.
You gonna run through my Carfax? Like,
No. We gonna run through it because for people who probably watch it for the first time, they don't probably know what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
So
you got me out here signing real bad. That's what I know. But
no, you gonna clean it up. Look, one thing we know about is whatever a man says is fuck shit. Whatever a woman says is yes. It's yes, queen. So whatever I say, motherfuckers gonna give a fuck anyway. But here's the thing. So the first episode, was it Mr. Dallas?
Was he the first one or was he the second?
He's the second episode, I think.
Oh no, I think the first one was you was talking about going
to Dallas.
Yes.
And then when I came back
you told us
I
the
gave y'all the
experience.
recap.
Yes. So Mr. Dallas, boom, out of here. Then I believe part 3 was, well, we do not know the names of these gentlemen. We just make up names for these. So this is gonna be like you're gonna hear references like number 5 or episode 5 or Mr. Dallas and shit. So there's not gonna be any name dropping. I forget who you called episode 3. Was this episode 3?
We'll call him episode 3.
Yes, and that was the trip guy, right? He inserted himself into the trip and started doing, kind of things that he said he didn't want, but was doing mixed signal shit. So that fizzled out. That didn't work. All right. Now, the most recent one, because I believe I got my first fucking win. God damn.
Okay.
All right. So now we, on part 4, you introduced us to who we say you was confident like he's going to be episode 5. So I said, I'm going to make the bet right fucking now. This is going to be the one I feel confident about because she been whooping my ass in these fucking bets. So I don't know the answer yet. Did I win or did I lose this bet? Update the people. What's going on?
Well, first of all, what did you think by episode 5? Like, what did you think the outcome would be today? And then so let me tell people. I don't know what side of the coin you on.
Well, obviously betted against you. But let me tell the people what I bet against. So when we was here, I think I bet against that it would end. Mm-hmm. And there was a 2-part. And I said it would be your fault that it ends.
You just got a hard on for blaming shit on me. You know what? You and everybody else that I know likes to blame stuff on me.
Don't say everybody.
You always roll with her.
Yeah, I done had your back through thick and thin.
Well, but some of the people that I know that's going to be watching this.
Right. So the thing was, I believe the story was, at the time you were telling us about episode 5, was that there was during your I just remembered. That's what it was.
You got my life sound like a soap opera.
Y'all display it on here. And I love it. It makes good for content. It's good. It's good stuff. You were saying that there was always some underlying flirting between the two. And you say, you know what, we keep having this small talk shit. You went and just said, listen, what we doing? And that's how it began with y'all. Mm-hmm. And you told us about his character, and I was like, oh shit, dude sounds solid as fuck. Mm-hmm. And there was a general consensus in the room that we all agreed on that. And I was like, she gonna fuck it up. I was like, she gonna fuck this shit up.
This nigga don't have no faith in me.
Shout out to my ain't shit ass.
Like, oh my God.
So I placed a bet that it was going to end and it was going to be your fault. So you can take it from there. Because I don't know if I won or not yet. I still don't know. You still probably whooping my ass. Go ahead. Tell the people. Catch the people.
Well, people and you, since you think you know my life.
Did I win first of all?
So well. You won half the pot.
Did I win?
You won half the pot. Half?
I'll take that. It's a W. Which half did I win?
We are no longer together. But it was not my fault.
That's the pot I like.
But it was not my fault.
They always say that.
No, but in this case, it was not my fault. Okay. In this case,
we're listening.
It was a situation. Speaking of character,
yes, he sound like a solid dude.
I, in my big age, wanted to go off of character.
Yes.
Not off of what I saw in front of my face. If I was 100% truthful with myself, that was a situation with a person that I never should have gotten into with because we were just on two different frequencies and wavelengths. But because of his character, I was like, I'm not going to be... All that stuff can be improved, fixed, whatever, what have you. You're a solid dude, so I'm going to lead and rely on that. But then when... We were together for almost a year. When we just broke up in May. Like, we went to Jamaica beginning of May. Damn. And then we broke up like the end of May, right before my birthday.
Fuck. So this lasted long.
It did almost a year. And so...
Damn.
But then certain things started to surface within him, and that made me kind of look kind of like, okay, is this really you? Like, it's like we done got past the quote unquote honeymoon phase. I'm like, is the real nigga coming out? And just certain things that he. Come on, soundboard.
I love it. I ain't investing this shit for nothing. I'm gonna press all these fucking buttons.
But I feel like certain things came out of him, and
like unhealthy traits, like red flag shit.
All the flags were well.
Goddamn.
But if we're being honest, if I would have knowing what I knew about him in the beginning, I could have been like, yeah, no, I don't think this is. But I tried to look past that. But and this is just my assumption. This is not me saying that this is Bible or this is what he thinks. In my opinion, from my vantage point, because we were on two different wavelengths, in multiple ways, I ain't gonna air all his transgressions and his business out. Okay. But because we were on two different wavelengths, a part of me wondered if his insecurities got the best of him. I never did anything to make him feel less than or to make him question himself when he's with me or when I would bring him into situations with my circle of friends who are very much so my ratchets, but they educated ratchets. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They got degrees, they got husbands, kids, wives, you know. Yeah. You know, and... You know, when you questioning me, asking me, do I know what it's like to struggle? Oh. Nigga, do I give off an air that I fucking don't? Like, if you pull that bitch up in the dictionary, you gonna see my face smiling. Huh. But because of my struggles growing up and how I was raised, I made the choice to change my narrative. Yes. To better myself. Because shit was tight. Okay? With me, my mom, and my brothers. And I refused to be a statistic. It was bad enough that once I went to OSU, and I would run into people like, this is like beginning of OSU days. So still we'll run into people from like high school and people I knew from middle school that I didn't see since middle school. And they asked me, oh, you at OSU? Oh, shoot, I ain't seen you since Franklin. What high school? East. You went to East? Or you go to East? Because East, everybody, I mean, East is East, but I went off for years and I love that shit. East made me. So it is what it is.
Shout out to East.
Shout out to East. You know, it is what it is. And so, because I did not want to fall victim to that stereotype of just a chick that went to East, because everybody thinks chicks that went to East are hood, ratchet, got all these kids, ain't shit. I was like, no, we're going to break that.
That's not true.
It's not true, but that's what people...
That's the assumption.
That's the assumption, because East wasn't your Kazas, and it wasn't your Brookhavens or your Fort Hayes, or, you know, all of these schools.
It was hella hoes at Brookhaven. I went there.
Shout out to the Haven hoes. Shout out to the Haven hoes.
Some of them had kids in schools.
Damn!
That don't mean that they was hoes,
but you know, they was outside. I
digress.
They was outside. But I did not want to be what I was growing up. Yeah. And the fact that you had to question me, and then they gonna part his lips to ask me like a week or so later, I mean, have you ever had to ride public transportation? Jeez. I'm sorry, do I have a driver? Did I grow up with a driver? Like, nigga, I had my license.
Is he still on the bus? Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity. Because I'd be mad too if I was on the bus.
No, he had a car. He had a car.
He was talking like a bus nigga. That's why.
But I'm trying to figure out, like, why would you ask me?
I'm gonna say, what's prompted him to ask you these type of things?
I don't know. Maybe because he sees that I drive a decent car. Maybe he's been around. I brought him because I knew that his family didn't do gatherings and didn't do things. So he's come to Pawpaw's house for Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter. So you see the family dynamic. You see my family. We ain't, well, Pawpaw may be rich, but the rest of us, we broke as shit. But you just see my family unit, and you question as to whether or not I grew up with a silver spoon. Like, far from it.
It sounds like he has this impression of you that you always just had it easy through life. Like,
and that is everything. Far from the truth.
Like, cause did you ever had to struggle?
Hard.
Do you know what a bus ride feel like?
I'm like, nigga, I got my license at 17. I didn't get my first car until I was 21. I was riding the Coda bus since middle school. In high school, I caught 2 buses, the 10 and the 92. That's throwback. just to get to Eastland Mall to go to work in high school. Like, so don't blame me. Like, I lived on the Coda bus line. Okay, even with a license.
It sounded like he started to question himself. Like, did he deserve a woman like you?
And that's what I mean when I say it. I think his insecurities started to tear him up, and so he broke up with me. And the way he did it was so savage. Like, he basically made me feel like I wasn't shit, that I didn't do nothing and bring nothing to this relationship. And I'm thinking to myself, nigga, a lot of shit you did in this last year was your first because of me. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that because I wanted to show you that there's more to life than your routine or your mindset of, well, this is how it is, so this is how it's got to be. Like, so I wasn't doing it to try to, like, I wasn't tricking on no nigga. I just wanted to bring you into my focus. To me, this is a normal lifestyle. Traveling is normal for me.
You're a big traveler. Hanging
with my friends and, kickbacks, like, that shit is normal for me and my crew. So I'm trying to be inclusive.
All right, let me bring you in.
And by doing that, he was bonding with my friends' husbands. Breaking bread and on some, some men stuff. They would be in their own, in the other room, talking and So in my mind, I'm like, this is great. You're being exposed to other wonderful. People. Like, I didn't think nothing of it. So to make it seem like I didn't bring nothing to the relationship and that I didn't do X, Y, and Z, it's just like.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Was he a blue collar brother?
Very much so.
Okay.
Very much so.
That tells you everything you need to know.
It tells me a lot.
He was the worker bee and I was the butterfly. Essentially.
A person that works with their hands, they look at shit a little bit differently, especially white collar people. They look at white collar people in a certain light.
Yeah. Like, they just skate through life.
The next question that I have.
Follow up.
Oh Lord, here you
go. Do you think that that's actually what bothered him? The fact that you're taking this man on vacations and all this stuff, and he wasn't either able or willing to do these things for himself in the past, or able to do it for a significant other or you in the present. Do you think that might be what triggered said insecurity, knowing what you know about how men think?
Well, here's the thing. He paid for the trip to Jamaica. He paid for Jamaica, but here's the thing. He handled a lot. He paid for a lot of things. Well, I won't say a lot of things, but like, he paid for Jamaica.
He took care of you.
He took care of me.
Yeah.
And it was not necessarily because I needed him to do that. I didn't present it as if I needed you to do.
He stepped up and
did it, and I thought it came from a loving. I swear to God, thought it came from, I'm doing this out of love.
Yeah.
But then when shit got left, you want to tell me because I could pull up bank receipts and I could, like, first of all, nigga. So do you think that I really needed you for your money? Because last time I checked, I was eating good, traveling the world long before I met you.
Right.
So you paying for Jamaica was great.
That's not how you started the conversation, because that's not a good start. He's gonna be mad as shit if that's how you start.
No, I didn't start.
I don't need you, nigga.
I did not
do shit.
Start the conversation like that when he presented it to me as if I wasn't shit and that he basically then fronted and funded this whole relationship. That's when money is a very sensitive thing. I want you to understand, do what you want to do for me if it comes from a genuine place. But don't look at me because your ex-wife was a bitch you had to take care of, that you had to cash out for and deal with. I'm not her.
There it is.
And so you did what was natural to you.
Yeah,
right.
There it is.
And I gave you that. But I'm not your ex-wife. I'm not somebody that you have to support because you had to hold the shit down for y'all because for whatever reason she didn't have the motivation, the gumption, the whatever her shit was. You had to be the one. And so I don't know if you have PTSD, if you thinking I'm her, and so you trying to put you, because I'm not about to carry this relationship. You didn't have to.
Sounds like that he was used to doing and thought it was going to be the same shit.
He was scared, yep.
And it's like, but you pay for some meals and you pay for Jamaica. And and again, none of that was an issue until you made the money, until you brought the money up in my face and made it an issue. So then now we going. Now we're going to have a conversation. Yeah. Because we went to Jamaica in May. That was your first time ever leaving the country. When we went to Jamaica in May, that was my third time in Jamaica in 365 days. God damn. I was in Jamaica 3 times in 1 year.
Oh, it is fine.
So, understand, I never made you feel like I didn't need you. Yeah. But when you made it feel like you were carrying me and I wasn't shit and I was incapable of providing for myself, that's when the gloves went off. I didn't come in swinging, but you came in emptying the clip on the bitch. So I gotta defend myself. That's right. I gotta defend myself. And so it's an unfortunate situation, but again, had I led with shit, you and everybody else, honey, the world was distraught.
I was rooting for you.
The world was distraught when they got that tea. They was like, but wait, wouldn't y'all just what the?
Yeah.
But I'm good. Lessons. Every situation is a lesson learned, and so I don't. Yeah. I wish him the best. Like I don't wish no ill because I knew.
Shout out to number 5.
I knew it was deeper than me. Like I didn't, and I think yes, I was hurt. Like because I legit loved this person.
Yeah, that's a year.
We were together for a year. You met my family. I met your mom's. I legit thought, okay, this is with all my being that this was it. So it's not like. But I knew that us breaking up didn't have anything to do with me. Yeah. Whatever demon, whatever triggers, traumas, whatever he, that. And so I pray for him. I pray for him and his peace of mind because I know maybe I overcompensated. Maybe I tried my best to not ever make him feel like he was less than because I knew based off of conversations we had that those were thoughts that he had just when we talk about childhoods and different things that we had to experience, I wanted him to know that you can rewrite your narrative at any time. Yeah. Like, you don't have to be set on, well, this is how it was being, so this is how it's got to be. Fuck that. Who said? Yeah. But he's very one-track minded and, doesn't want to kind of veer too much off the path. And so it just didn't work.
See, here's the thing about Goldn.
Here you go, because you know me. Go ahead, because you know me.
We're going to tell it.
You going to tell it. I ain't saying shit.
See, for those who don't know, Goldn is an alpha female. Very much so. If for those who don't follow her on the regular, she business owner. Shout out to Goldn Communications Group. Business owner, educated, degreed up, right? And I think what happens with you in your dating life is that men, when they get into and they start to learn about your resume, they start to,
but I don't want them
hold on. Let me finish.
Oh, you want me to let you finish now? Okay.
you behind the scenes, she cooked my ass. Well, before we started recording, that's all done. So she cooked the shit out of me. Corrected a lot of shit. But I think what happens, and this is not your fault. I'm not saying this is your fault. I think because of when they start to see your resume, they tend to think like, oh my God, what can I offer a woman like that? She don't fucking need me. Like, so what the fuck can I offer her? And you're not even intentionally trying to, like, emasculate a man.
Not at all.
But knowing he can't offer you anything, he's naturally going to feel emasculated. And then he's going to flip it like, yo, I'm making her fall. Like, bitch, I done paid for this shit.
But what? But that's the...
Because you're such a secure, dominant alpha female... It's going to take a special type of man to deal with this. You understand?
But there's nothing wrong with this. Like, and that's the thing that, and I'm so used to the misconception of me, like, it's so...
Because a man's natural thing is what? Provide, protect, provision. If I can't do that for her, what the fuck? Like,
well, you can do that, but you can also have
she don't need my money. She got her fucking business. She'd agreed up.
But that don't
she
mean
don't need me to do shit. A man needs to feel useful.
That's true.
But ask me. No. Let me finish my sentence. No.
Do you need me to
ask me what I need you to be useful in?
Don't just start doing shit.
You, as in men, and now I'm not even gonna put men in it. Based off of what you said, I'm gonna leave all the rest of the men out.
Okay.
Based off of what you said.
Generalize us. It's okay.
No, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
That's their assumption, and I'm always going to allow a man to be a man, but also ask me what I need, because while you are going in your mind above and beyond my ex, while you know that you lack in a lot of different things, we are unequally yoked in a lot of different ways, it's easy for you to throw your card out. Like, I'll pay for this, I'll handle it, because in your mind, that's love. That's love. And I'm not a woman that is motivated by money for love.
Right.
Which is why, as time went on, I realized, like, this is just not, like, it is nice on the surface, but I need more than you paying meals and paying for trips. Mm-hmm. I need conversation.
Yeah.
I need that emotional connection. Provide that. Oh.
Do you
and you in there.
Do you expect them to figure it out, or do you tell them that?
Both. Well, not figure it out. But what did I just say? Ask me.
I was gonna say you just said both.
Ask me what I need. Like, what do I need, and I will tell you. Right. So figure it out. That's when I said both. Figure it out, but not on your own.
Right.
Figure it out by doing the work to get to know me and ask me, like, what do you need? What do you desire? Yeah. And everything ain't for everybody. It's some women that would love to be cashed out on, the love of, a nigga to drop a bag. Like, and to each, I ain't here to judge nobody. People like, and they take on love however they see fit. Me, yes, material things are nice. Trips are nice. Mm-hmm. Food, dinners, clothes, whatever, that's nice. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying it's not, nor am I saying that I would turn away from those things they were given to me. Right. But that's not the only thing that's going to get me.
Right.
Where is the conversation? Yeah. Where is the mental connection? For me, I'm not speaking on behalf of no other woman. For me, and those were certain things that my ex lacked. Yeah. And so while you think you're doing something by swiping your card left and right, I'm still feeling empty. I'm still feeling unheard. Because you're not tapping into my chakras and things that I need for us to make this connection really, really be.
I think it's just interesting how, like, if we look back at all the episodes, the guys.
I don't like the fact that every episode is a new nigga.
It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. Somehow it's become part of the storyline in these things.
Everybody want to know.
Everybody's invested, like, okay, who's the new one this one? But if you notice, Spreez, if people who probably been following since the first one, the guys, if you notice, each of them have dealt with an inferiority complex dealing with her. Mr. Dallas. The dude that, if you know, everyone they felt like there was an inferiority complex when it came to you. And I think that's hilarious. It's interesting. But here you're saying, like, I don't need all that. Like I'm not as but yet they feel so small and insignificant with
I'm not as high maintenance as I may look.
Because masculinity hard earned and easily lost, nigga.
Damn. Fuck.
Yeah. It's for real.
Oh, man. Well, we're going to move on from your relationship shit.
I might have a new one next episode. Stay tuned.
Damn. Should I place a bet on this? Because I'm up. I'm still down. It's 1-4. No, 1-3 now. You're still up 3. So I got my first one, so we 1-3. So I'm gonna place another bet.
Just stay tuned.
We're gonna bet right now. Goddamn. Then we're gonna go to break. Then we come back and hit these topics.
Well, okay, what we gonna bet?
All right. What should I bet, Spreez? Because I'm not too good. I got lucky with this one. The homie shot himself in the foot.
Well, you shouldn't bet if she gonna be in a new relationship. She will. You gonna lose that bet, nigga.
So by the time we do part 6, she'll have
she gonna be in a new relationship, nigga. Now you could bet.
I could bet against that.
If that's just gonna end by the end of the episode.
Damn!
By the end of the episode. Damn!
No, I mean, she tell us about a nigga that she was with in the meantime, and then no nigga.
I mean, he unloaded the clip.
No,
he unloaded the clip.
That shit did sound bad in the motherfucker.
It did.
That shit sounded terrible.
Clean it up. What you was meaning to say?
Yes, like it was a relationship in between now and then.
Oh, got you.
That ended.
Okay, got you.
You know what I'm saying? So by the end of the episode, it's over.
By the time people see it.
By the time we heard it, nigga.
Should I take that?
Make your bet, your wise bet.
Are you talking to anyone now presently? Good question. I should have asked.
You didn't have to ask, nigga. I see the look on her face.
So there's someone in the picture right now. It is. Shout out to that gentleman. We're gonna call him
Mystery Brother.
Mystery Brother. We can give y'all all of it because we don't know who the fuck y'all are.
You need to make a T-shirt for every nigga.
So how?
Just have a T-shirt line. Do you know how poppin' that shit would be?
Oh my goodness.
What?
When each nigga have a T-shirt.
What?
Bruh, I just gave you $1 million. You're welcome.
Thank you.
That's hard. That's hard.
I give you 10%.
How early are we in the talking phase with this
I
gentleman?
don't know what you're talking about.
Here we go. See, this is shit she took.
He's a mystery, brother.
All I just asked is how long y'all been talking. More or less than 5 months.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm about to call him.
Let me call this nigga.
I know who he is. Is it more or less than 5? Cause I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna place this bet on.
Well,
Just place the bet.
Hold on. You could put a time frame because her relationship ended in May. There's a grieving period. That's probably about June. She had a birthday. Grieve a little bit.
You met him when you was out there shaking
when
that
she
ass?
was turned up on her birthday.
She met him then.
She grieved a little
met him
bit.
then.
She didn't want to move on too fast. She grieved a little bit. So I put about July-ish because it's really hot in July. You get lonely when it's hot.
She was out
July-ish.
July-ish.
So what are we in September?
You gotta be right.
That's about 2.5.
Because the way he thinking it through is just hilarious to me.
How you putting it together?
Boy.
I'm a detective, nigga. I'm Batman.
Okay, so here's my bet. My bet is that. Damn, I wish I knew how long it is. Because that would give me. But my bet is that by the next time we do this next one, he'll be gone.
Okay, if that's what you think.
Yeah. That's my bet.
That's because you don't want me to win. I'm
just following the trend. Every motherfucker just insignificant.
How many episodes we do? Not one time do you ride for me like that nigga ride for me over there. You are destined to see me fail in every aspect of life.
No, God damn.
Damn. That escalated.
That's
quickly.
not true.
You don't want me to be happy.
No.
Because if I'm happy, I ain't gonna have the content. I ain't gonna come in with this bullshit.
I'll just follow the trend. Every motherfucker seems to feel insignificant and just small with your ass for some reason.
Well, that's because they feel like they weren't the right one. But I'm not. I'm somebody that's not gonna be like, oh, I'm never gonna find love. Like, no, the one who is out there for me is out there for me. One who sees me for who I am, not for who they see on the outside, not for who they think I am when they look at me. Because I'm not saying I'm nobody, but in the aspect of the pedestal that people put me on in their head, I ain't shit for real.
Damn.
Like, I'm not saying I'm not shit, but I'm not as high up there as people
are
put
looking.
me.
Yeah.
Like,
they think you just.
I feel like y'all should know. Like, I'm laid back, cool. Like, I don't.
That's why I think it's funny, like how dudes look at you in that reference.
And they think I'm like I'm not really her. Like, I'm really cool as fuck. Like, cool as fuck. Like, but y'all look at me, and you already create the whole scope.
Yeah.
And then you don't give me a chance because you already selling yourself short, thinking that you can't meet whatever expectations you think I have just by looking at me.
Yeah.
And it's just like, but the one who is out there for me, who understands me, the real me, who I am comfortable with to talk about all of life's things.
Yes.
Is out there.
Shout out to Greg. That's who it is. I'm gonna call you Greg.
Greg? Okay, we gonna roll with it.
Call Greg. episode 6. All right, we're gonna take a quick break because we're gonna come back and we're gonna dive through some topics. Let the people know where they can find y'all at. Before we go to this break, go ahead, Spreez. We'll go around.
Spreezy Baby on Instagram. John Spreez, JONSPREEZ. Everywhere else, check me out on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube, wherever you do your little music diligence and digging.
Yes,
we got a new album coming out. Spreezy Never Dies. Keep an eye out for that. It's coming to you very soon, October 1st.
Yes.
Period.
There it is.
Higher Plane Radio.
Higher Plane Radio.
Uh-huh.
We coming back with the Twitch channel, Higher Plane Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
We coming back with the interview channel.
Nice.
All of that shit coming back end of this year, top of next year. So be on the lookout for that.
Do I have a seat at the table? I'm still.
You always
It was
welcome.
a big debate last time.
It was.
That shit got heated.
You know, she turned the job offer down.
That's what it was. She was like, "No, I didn't."
I didn't.
Yes. Then you started pulling receipts and messages. You're like, "I messaged you," and she's like, "It got crazy." But no, so she does have a seat.
Yeah, she always welcome.
There we go. As permanent host.
I'm the permanent
say
host.
that now, right? Like I ain't say that now, but I mean, I can make myself available if
Guest spot host.
Yes, a guest spot.
That's nice. That's nice.
You welcome to a guest spot. I got you there.
There you go. There you go. Goldn, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram.
Slide in the DM, boys. Slide in the DM.
You can find me on Instagram.
No, don't. We want this relationship
Fuck that.
to last.
I need y'all to slide in there.
Relationship?
This situation
Greg!
to progress.
Yeah. Shout out to my man Greg.
Oh my God. She_is_Goldn. That is GOLDN, no E.
No E. Woo. All right. We're going to take a quick break right here on Club Talk Podcast. We probably should play some John Spreez, yeah?
That would be cool.
I love it.
Go on, play some John Spreez.
I like
my
him.
cup up.
Yeah, we're going to take this break and go and get into some John Spreez. We'll be right back here on Club Talk Podcast.
Naturally selected, put fire to the grass, you know it's super effective. Restless, still making shit fit like Tetris. All that they left us was God in the metric. Appalling, whole apartment, roach infested. Regardless, I'm making art with what I was left with. Hard-hearted Spartan kicks inside a death pit. Reckless, dad's breathing like I got asbestos. Scowling, give me your reason I should be festive. Feel like I'm on an island, not trying to be Macbeth by the niggas that I'm next to. Battle tested, whole city sleep on Lunesta. For the record, on the record, it's like Ralph the way I wreck it. While trying to ride the wave, these niggas bottled up the message, and I get it. We all trying to get paid, but what's the color of the change to $1 million slave? They treat us like we monkeys threw my brother in the cage. Cause we in the same book don't mean we on the same page. I see a 6, you see a 9. So if I choose to share my point of view with you, it's just a waste of time. A human race full of racers out here racing time. Evasive maneuvers got me erasing my traces. Lost in the music, you waste away getting wasted. They get followers through it, you get lost in the matrix. Started off in the basement, built that foundation like masons. I'd rather live alone than live a lie. Act like I don't give a fuck, but still would rather live than die. Felt outcast, like a criminal. I was blind till I start viewing out a different eye. Gotta eat to kill and kill to eat, fuck being civilized. And mama said that you can have it if you visualize. Had me hanging up posters of Porsches, so I was kicking in doors trying to force it. Pulled by the forces, I was repping without endorsements. And I couldn't fight my feelings cause most of my niggas was bloods. And I'm feeling so blue, weed I blew numb to the buzz. Slaying demons in me, the monster that I become. If I never see you again, then our moment was fun. I'm back on the road, tobacco disposed, and in the Dutch getting rolled. Though planted in concrete, a road still grows, is where the beauty still shows.
All right, we back right here on Club Talks Podcast. John Spreez is here, Goldn is here. Yeah. Shout out to my man Greg.
Big Greg.
Don't let me down, Greg.
Whoever Greg is, shout out to you, boo. Because I don't know who Greg is.
He's a fine gentleman. All right, let's react to some of what social media has to say about modern day dating.
Okay.
Let's turn our heads to the screen.
I'm about to lose all my
You don't
fans.
want to buy no girl nothing, and you talking about you feel like you a simp. You don't want to get their hair done. You don't want to get their nails done. You don't want to do nothing for them. You don't want to send them no little cash app, no little Zelle to make them feel good for the day. You don't want to take them on no date. Leave them type of girls alone. Leave them type of girls alone. You know what them type of girls look like. If you can't afford that girl, leave her alone. Because guess what? It is a group of men. It's a society of men. They want them type of girls, and we will take care of them. You feel me? We gonna make them feel safe. Baby, you want to cash out? You need them nails done? You ain't even have to ask them to look at the nails. You feel me? There you go. You want to go eat? Baby, I'm going to eat anyway. She is safe with us.
All right, let's discuss.
You go first.
Oh, you let me go first.
Because I feel like, you always...
He got so heavy
He
on
always
this.
set me up for the assist. He
Perfect.
tosses it up and then
You slam dunk it.
I let him get it down the court.
I was just gonna say.
How do we feel about this?
I was gonna
Broke
say
man
that
can-
scamming ass nigga can have her. He can have her ass. Dude. Cool, nigga. You win.
So pretty much, to break it down for the people, pretty much what he's talking about is that the men who are complaining that women are, I guess, asking for too much or claim that they're high value women, there's a group of guys who are like, they're up in arms about this. He's coming from the standpoint like, listen, if you can't pretty much handle it, shut the fuck up. Us guys that got it. So
I mean, it's always been, first of all,
broke men can't afford high value women is what the title of this clip is.
First of all, the word high value woman is very deceiving. That is a very deceptive.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't.
High value woman.
It does have to do with looks to a certain extent.
Okay.
Because you have to be feminine and attractive. You know what I'm saying? Sexual market value is a real thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if that's all, then you're still low value. You know what I'm saying? Because in reality, if we're talking about there's a financial requirement for this interaction.
Yes.
Why, as a sensible person, if you got this money, wouldn't you just get an escort? Why wouldn't you? The transactions up front. It sounds, but that's what we setting up for. That's what this is leading into.
Yeah.
It's just everybody being prostitutes. So if that's the wave, you know what I'm saying? If that's where we going with this shit.
Yeah.
If you got the money, as you say that you do,
Yep.
why don't you just get an escort? She has to be tested if she's professional. She got to be tested for STDs. You don't know what the bitch at the bar doing. No matter how she looks, she got herpes. Is very deceptive, nigga. You can look fine as fuck
Yes.
with herpes.
Yes. High value woman.
And you cashed out for a lifetime of pain,
Lifetime of pain.
itchy, or whatever the fuck them niggas is going through.
Yes.
But yeah, nigga, you might as well just cop a prostitute.
Yeah.
Because if all our interaction is financial and obviously sexual,
Yeah.
then that's what it is. Let's keep it what it is. But if we talk about a relationship, then when the money goes, she's gone. So was her value really that high to begin with? Because men judge value by, most of the time, they judge value by what you do in times of adversity. How dependable you are in times of adversity.
If I'm fucked up, you gonna flee and leave?
Yeah, that's what separates just having good vagina. Because there's more women than men. So that's what separates.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All of them can't have shitty pussy. You can't sit up there in a relationship and be like, yeah, ain't nobody's pussy ever going to be better than mine. It's a billion women out there. You think? What kind of delusional thought is that?
Yeah.
So if it's all financial, nigga, just buy some pussy.
Yeah. You call a cap on this.
No, I'm calling a spade a spade.
It's transactional.
Yes, you doing credit
Transactional.
card fraud to get some pussy, nigga. Then just buy. Cause what's he do? He's not a rapper, you know.
If you look at this guy.
I'm looking at him. I don't know this nigga. But he's in a Rolls Royce.
Buy no girl
He got questionable lead, real jewelry on.
Their hair done. You don't want to get their nails done. You don't want to do nothing for them. You don't want to send them no little cash out, no little Zelle to make them feel good for the day. You don't want to take them on no date. Leave them type of girls alone.
Cause you would do that with your partner anyway, right? if that's your partner, it wouldn't be that wouldn't be the basis of our relationship because you would do that anyway. We would go on a date.
Yes, these are.
If you at the nail salon and you like, oh yeah, you got such and such. If you share an account, all that shit your money anyway.
Right.
If that's where it's going, nigga.
I'll cash out you something from that we share.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah.
So all of that shit's included in a relationship. So he's obviously not just talking about a relationship, nigga.
Yeah.
Girls alone, you know what them type of girls look like. If you can't afford that girl, leave her alone. Cause guess what? It is a group of men. It's a society of men. They want them type of girls, and we will take care of them. You feel me? We gonna make them feel safe. Baby, you want to cash out? You ain't even have to.
He can only keep her safe with Cash App though.
There you go. You want to go eat?
Let a nigga run up on him.
She is safe with us.
Woo! All right, Goldn, what's your thoughts on this? As a lady, what you feel about this?
This some bullshit. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade.
Okay.
He ain't doing this for her. A man who thinks like this, it ain't about her. It's about him. And his ability to flex. It ain't the fact that he want to do this because he love you. He want to flex and let niggas know that he can do this. This don't got shit to do with her.
All ego driven.
100%. 100% ego driven. Like it's a society. First of all, nigga, ain't no society of shit. It's a society of niggas that want to do this. No, it's a whole bunch of young motherfuckers that want to be out here capping and want to basically find a new way to floss your little money or whatever. Like, it ain't about her. And y'all want to do it because y'all want bitches dumb enough to fall for it.
Well, trophy wife ain't nothing new.
It's not.
Niggas done had trophy wives since they had wives.
Listen,
It's not a new concept.
Not a new concept.
It's not.
Only shit that's new is the internet.
That's it. Broadcasting it.
Yes.
Like, that's it. But I feel like, and to your point, okay, broke men can't afford high value women. I'm about to call her a bitch. I don't even know this girl, but she here, so she gonna
eating it up. She loving it. She like,
the bitch, you don't
Whole video.
you're not giving high value. Maybe your maintenance
how she looks.
is high value.
That's actually no. You hit it on the head. Not high value, high maintenance.
Like
That's
your
different.
maintenance
Yes.
is high value.
Those is two different things.
Nothing about you is given. When I think of high value, I think of intellect. I think of all these different things. Like, baby girl, you just got a high self-care bill. That's all that is. Like, your value is not high. Your maintenance is high. And you want a man to cash out to get your nails done and your hair done and your lashes and your bags and your this and your that so that you can maintain a lifestyle and an image for social media or for anybody else who's looking. But I don't think broke men can't afford. I mean, this making my hair hurt because it's not about
Broke men can't afford shit. Them niggas broke.
So it's just like, no, you want a reason to feel like you doing something.
Right.
You want a reason to be on here like, oh yeah, I got that for her. I did, and we already talked about the money shit with my ex.
I was saying, interestingly enough, there's a similarity with that thought process. You see that?
To where you feel like you out here doing something, and this is like, I mean. But listen, I ain't here to judge nobody. So each his own. If he like it, if she like it, he love it, and let them do them. But I feel like ain't nothing high valued about a woman like that. No, her bill.
You know what's really wild about it? Broke niggas be getting hella pussy. They do. They get so much pussy. They have the most baby moms. And it don't even be no dust bunnies. It don't be no dust bunnies till after he done got to her.
They be all right.
Yeah, they was all right before he got there. Broke niggas knock shit out the park. Nigga, I know hella broke niggas.
Yeah.
Listen.
Sadly, I think my good brother here is very delusional.
Hey, I know women that cheat on rich niggas with broke niggas. Nigga just got out of jail. Has no aspirations of the future.
Yes.
Just slanging dick.
Right. Broke men can't afford a high value woman. How do we even define a high value?
She ain't. Her bill is high.
She's just another bill.
Her maintenance is high. That's about it.
She could be. We don't know her. She could be.
She could be a whole doctor. a whole lawyer.
She could be. She could. But that's not how men define value.
Nope.
That's not how men define value.
Give a fuck less.
There is no nigga that is sitting here like, I'm looking for me a lawyer. Looking for I need a doctor.
No, they looking for a bad
no
bitch.
heterosexual man. Not even that. What most men want is feminine, attractive, inspirational, and loyal. And I know it just spelled fail. I heard it. I heard it as I was saying it. But that's the truth. They want feminine, attractive, inspirational, and loyal. Mm-hmm. That's who you look for as a long-term partner.
Yeah.
Number 1 and 2, feminine, attractive.
Yeah, so as soon as
and lawyer don't necessarily ring feminine.
Yeah, so as soon as that money run out, Playboy, she gone.
And if she a lawyer, she gonna divorce you and represent herself. You gonna be paying her twice, nigga.
Damn.
Lord have mercy.
All right, let's go to another one here. Let's see what we got.
Oh Lord, let this one be good.
Let's see. Woo.
What do you think the challenge is that women are having, black women in particular, when it comes to becoming a wife?
Keeping it 100,
Yes.
there's not enough eligible black males who fit the needs of black women. By the time you dissect the demographics of finances, sexual orientation, what you end up drilling down into, because black women tend to want to marry black men.
Right.
So black women are excelling. They're getting accelerated degrees, graduate degrees, doctorate degrees. They're starting businesses. Black women are running circles around men.
Right.
And it's also shown in research that women want to marry on their same level of financial and educational status.
Yeah.
So if you're a black woman making $150,000 a year with a master's degree, you tend to want to marry a black man on that same level or higher. If black women are excelling at such an accelerated rate, how do men keep up with that?
Why I feel like
Jesus Christ.
did we not just have this conversation before the break?
I'm about to say this is like
Based off of your thoughts on me and how niggas think about it, I feel like am I being punked?
no.
Okay.
Let's dialogue about it.
Okay. You want me to go first? You want me to go
You can
first?
take
this
it
time?
if you want. You can take it.
I hate seeing stuff like this.
Tell us why.
I mean, she's entitled to her opinion.
Of course.
Okay, regardless of whatever data she done drummed up.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. For people who aren't watching on YouTube, y'all probably don't know. So the title of this particular video, if you're listening, it says the caption or the headline of this is "There are not enough eligible black men for black women." Okay,
In
you can
bold
finish.
red letters.
Yeah, in bold. Yeah,
They
bold
want
red
you
letters.
to know how unqualified
Yeah.
these
So
niggas are.
eligible is highlighted and red, and black woman is highlighted in red lettering. Just for those who aren't watching on YouTube.
It ain't enough for us.
Yeah, like, we're not enough qualified black men apparently. Go ahead, Goldn.
I don't agree. I don't, but this is a me thing because I don't expect, not even expectation. I'm gonna take expectation off the table. If I'm with somebody or I meet somebody who, in what he does, is successful in what he does.
Whatever his doing.
Trade, his field, whatever. If he bringing home the bacon, then we gonna cook that shit.
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, granted, yes, I have a bachelor's and a master's degree. But, and I'm not trying to take away my own credentials,
Okay.
but degrees ain't everything. And you speaking from somebody who has a master's degree.
Yeah.
There are people out here right now who just have maybe a high school diploma, maybe an associate's,
Steve Jobs.
that are doing better than me with a master's degree. Granted, when I got that master's degree, I didn't think that was how life was gonna be.
Yeah, I'm about to kill this shit.
Like, this master's degree was an investment.
Right.
I'm thinking that I'm gonna get this degree and shit's gonna turn for me. Shit's gonna flip.
The status about to change.
It's about to change. we about to go up. And the way the job market is, the way things are, that's not the case. So I'm not going to look at somebody who, and this is based off of what she said, who is not on my same level.
Right.
Because we don't necessarily have to be on the same level for you to be all right. And depending on where I'm at in my career transition change, you may be better off than me right now. You know, because that's the reality. Like, what she's saying is what she said, but the reality of it is not everybody has to go to college to be successful and to make it and to get a bag. So if me with a master's degree, if I'm only out here striving to get the master's degrees and the PhDs, it's a whole bunch of people up under here that I could be missing out, missing my blessing.
Right, that was going to be the point I was going to make.
Because it's like, because degrees at the end of and this is from somebody who has one, so I can speak on it, has two.
Right.
Degrees are not everything. And they don't always yield the results that you think. You don't always get a return on your investment. All you get is a fucking boatload of student loan debt.
Right. Bunch of debt.
And that's about it. So I don't agree that there aren't enough eligible black men for black women. They're out there. Yeah. And that doesn't mean that they need to necessarily match your education level per se.
Right, because it seems like that's where she's saying is like, it seems like her definition of eligible is mean you got to be educated, you got to have went to school, you got to be degree, like I got a degree, you got to do everything I did to be eligible for me.
And that's not the case, because they can come with a whole bunch of other stuff. They could be your missing half based off of what they know, their trade, their whatever. Like, y'all don't have to necessarily be matching. Be a little different, because those differences may actually make a complete circle. Yeah. But and like I said, to each his own. Yeah. I know there are other people that think like her, but from somebody who has 2 degrees, I feel like I can speak strongly on this and saying that degrees aren't everything. Degree does not make a bag. Yeah. Because there are a lot of people who develop trades and use those trades to create multi-million-dollar businesses. Ain't got 1 degree in the first. And they out here cashing out. Yeah. I think he's pretty eligible. I think that's goddamn eligible. Right. If you ask me. Right. You know, so I don't agree with this.
Nice. I'll play it again for the people.
What do you think the challenge is that women are having, black women in particular, when it comes to becoming a wife?
Keeping it 100, there's not enough eligible black males who fit the needs of black women. By the time you dissect the demographics of finances, sexual orientation, what you end up drilling down into, because black women tend to want to marry black men.
Right.
So black women are excelling. They're getting accelerated degrees, graduate degrees, doctorate degrees. They're starting businesses. Black women are running circles around men.
Right.
And it's also shown in research that women want to marry on their same level of financial and educational status.
Yeah.
So if you're a black woman making $150,000 a year with a master's degree, you tend to want to marry a black man on that same level or higher. If black women are excelling at such an accelerated rate, how do men keep up with that?
I think she's putting a lot of emphasis on status. What you think, Spreez? What's your thoughts on this?
Well, the first thing I thought is white supremacy whooping y'all's ass.
Fuck!
Jesus! It's to me, it sounds like design division. Okay, one thing that I noticed, for one, the obvious, is everything always starts with finances and capitalism.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be on one hand against the patriarchy but embrace its tools and traits. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It doesn't coexist. The next thing that I notice is you never hear Mexican women talk about their men like this. You never hear Asian women talk about their men like this. Arab women, African women. You damn near never hear white women talk about their men like this. Actually, you don't.
They don't come out publicly and say this.
You don't hear white women talk about their men like this. It's only our women that think and talk like this. That get on a public platform and shame an entire group of people and tell them how they're not qualified, even though white society has been telling us that we weren't qualified before they even allowed you to participate as a female. You know what I'm saying? Like before you were even allowed to enter the work race, we had to overcome that barrier. That whole I am not a boy, I'm a man movement that happened in the 60s and all of that shit is because black men went out into the workforce and they were abused and treated like little boys. And then there's a whole nother generation of them niggas that got removed from planted drugs in their communities and no way to get out. None of that matters. You don't think that this shit is set up by design, that you're getting all of these fucking degrees because they're allowing you to. Who runs these institutions? It ain't us.
It ain't the black man.
I don't know no nigga that's running Harvard. And you probably gonna have to bleep me for the monetary issues, but
it's okay.
In real life, you don't know no niggas that's running Yale. All of these prestigious institutions that they talking about, let's be 100 about it. Most of the HBCUs ain't even ran by black folks. They're named after white people. I went to Wilberforce. He's named after William Wilberforce, a white abolitionist. That ain't no black man. We go to these white institutions and we let that determine what the value of our people is. That's problematic. Even in her phrasing of women's needs.
Yeah.
If all your needs are financial, then why not be a prostitute? Seriously. Because when I look at a relationship, it would be the equivalency of me talking about a woman as if all of her value was in her sexuality, which is what we are supposed to be trying to break from. So if we have to break from shit on one side, why would we dig down and dive into shit on the other side? Is this the type of message that she would tell her son, is that he's not qualified to be with a good black woman because he don't got this degree and that degree? Discounting all of the systematic issues that bar him from being in those positions, because the greatest threat to the white man is the black man, period. He will marry a black woman. He ain't gonna marry us, nigga. Let's keep it a buck.
Do you think... This made me think of this. Do you think black women today are disappointed by black men?
Of course. But we're disappointed too. The fuck do you mean?
We're disappointed in our black women.
No.
Because that's what I'm saying.
We're disappointed. Hold on.
She's saying
they're disappointed in us.
Yeah.
And we're disappointed in us too.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You don't think that it affects you psychologically as a man to realize, and this is a statistical fact, less than 10% of men make 6 figures a year.
Less than 10%.
That's in the country. Less than 10% of men are 6-figure earners.
Dang.
So when you hear off top, no matter if you're caring, if you're intuitive, if you're protective, if you're masculine, if you're spiritual, all of those are discounted because you don't earn $175,000. So you came in off top, disqualifying the person that could possibly be your rock, your spiritual pastor in times of darkness, your support system when you're raising and rearing children, because if you're raising boys with this attitude, you're doing a bad job. You're raising broke, dumb niggas right now.
Damn.
Speak it.
Because you're telling them that they're inferior. And if a man sat up here and talked about a woman like that, niggas would laugh at him. I got all these degrees. If this bitch don't got no doctorate, she can't roll with a nigga like me.
That's laughable.
Okay, more pussy for us. That's how most niggas would think. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, I love it. No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So all of this shit is designed to keep us from being on one accord. Because no matter what job you got in white society, if you're not on board with the community, then you're just a usurper. You don't matter. It's hella rich niggas. We live in the modern day. It's rich niggas, bruh.
Do you think women want us to aspire to be at that level?
Do you think that
like they? Because it sounds like they're frustrated that we're not there.
Aspiring to be at that level?
No, I think we are.
What man do you know?
It's just not happening fast enough for them.
What man do you know personally that's completely unambitious? That didn't have no dreams, no aspirations. I'm not saying that I ain't saying niggas that got beat down or gave up. I'm not saying. Okay. But they started with a dream.
Yes.
Every nigga that you know started with a goal, a dream, an aspiration, but you get worn down. Just like everybody else. And this is from a person that actively is living out, striving for his dreams.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't from no unambitious nigga. I got plenty of jobs. I done took care of plenty of broads.
Make sure you guys cop his last album. Alright, let's move on from this. Any last thoughts on this you want to give, Goldn, before we move on to the next one?
I mean, he,
pretty much put the nail in the car as he always does.
I went down to court and threw the assist. That's how we work.
It's like,
that's how we work out here.
Stockton and Malone.
Shout out to the Gemini gang. Gemini's be holding it down. All right, let's see what else we got here. I think we got a couple.
Give me one where I can support the women, nigga. Shit.
Right.
Been beating down niggas this whole show.
Let's see. This is just something we can read here. Is she a keeper? Lady Online speaks her mind on relationships. My N-word could fuck a bitch in front of me. I'm taking him back. That shit so light to me right now. Like it literally holds no weight. When a man show you how he going to be there through you through rain, sleet, and snow, you gotta learn how to grow the fuck up and overlook the bullshit. Focus on what matters. All right. Stand up for the ladies now. Let's go.
Go. Because this shit is a walking contradiction. I'm trying to read.
She's a keeper.
She's a keeper.
No, I'm clowning.
Go ahead, fight them bitches, baby. I'm gonna be right here when you get back.
I'm clowning. She's clearly broken. She's clearly broken.
Damn.
Like in real life, though. Clearly, this person don't respect you.
Wait, sweetie, this isn't like a sweetie quote. Or they just use their image.
Yeah, they just use the image. She didn't say this.
Okay, because I'm like, sweetie.
It was probably Saweetie that was fucking niggas in front of him. It was probably,
the other way around.
He the one trying to stay through the rain and the sleet. Quavo was the one hurt.
Oh my God. My N-word could fuck a bitch in front of me. I'm taking back. That shit so light to me right now. Like it literally holds no weight. When a man shows you he gonna be there through rain, sleet, snow, you gotta learn how to grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up is what she says.
Bitch.
Up and overlook the bullshit.
That nigga gonna be fucking hella women in front of her. He's gonna be slaying them.
Focus on what matters. So fucking another bitch don't matter. All the fuck shit he doing doesn't matter. So what matters?
I guess there's trust. She knows. I guess there's trust. She can trust he about to smack these hoes. Trust and believe.
I'm sorry. No,
This is a broken girl.
She broken, bro.
She's not a keeper.
Ah!
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Yes.
I don't know when this was. I'm assuming this was dropped in 2023. I'm gonna assume we were releasing this year.
Mm-hmm.
This is the mindset of my grandmother. Back in the day. And I say that not just to say it, but I say it because
your grandpa was a wild nigga. Your grandpa that's a wild nigga, yo. I don't know him, but that's a wild nigga.
Listen, and this right here,
my grandma would have never said no shit like that.
This is the mindset of back in the day, back in that day. Because I know a few, not just my own, but a few people's grandparents, not parents, but grandparents, who their grandfather has other kids. They've been married to their grandma for 30, 40, 50 years.
Whole nother family.
Whole nother situation. And their grandmama stayed with them because of that. Because he provided. He was the rain, sleet, and snow, and hell, and everything else.
He went to work every day.
He went to work every day. He kept the food on the table. He
brought home the bacon.
But the needs was different back then.
True. Right.
The needs were different back then. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's why she said it sounded like some grandma shit.
That shit did hold a lot more weight
at that time.
Yeah.
It's my point.
Yeah.
In 2023, we not doing this. You right. Like, that is to my point.
Yeah.
To my point. this is giving my grandma. And I say that because my granddad had a kid.
Outside of the marriage.
That I did not know until one of my aunts passed. He came to the funeral.
Oh, shit.
And they was like, oh, yeah, that's your Uncle so-and-so. And I'm thinking, I don't know, this is my family my whole life. I don't know no Uncle so-and-so.
Oh, shit.
But he looks just like my fucking granddad.
Wow.
Like, I mean, spit image.
Yeah, wow.
And when my aunt passed, I was, I think, like 12, 13, somewhere around there.
So was he the grown-ass man at that point?
He's technically the oldest.
Oh, shit.
But they were together. My grandma knew of him, of my uncle, but it wasn't until one of my aunts passed, one of my dad's siblings, and he came to the funeral and was like, oh, this your Uncle so-and-so. And I'm like, he been my uncle this whole time? Because I just, in my mind, only had one uncle. Because my grandma had 7 girls and 2 boys. My dad and my one uncle. And so I'm like, this man come to this funeral looking just like my goddamn granddad. Yeah. But this is giving that mindset, like through hell, high water, thick and thin, and we gonna ride. Yeah. And 2023 says we ain't gotta ride. Get off.
Yeah. Some shit you should, but that ain't the shit you should.
Yeah, it seems like she just adopted the mentality like men gonna be men, so why the fuck even bother?
Or niggas,
bitch, what's your word?
Or niggas don't be staying.
See, like
with
she just
her.
accepted that, like
niggas
men gonna be men, he gonna cheat anyway, so fuck it.
But is that from the mindset of the fact that she needs him? Because if you a female who can't stand on your own 2 legs, and this man is carrying you and supporting you and doing all these things, you may suck up a lot of shit. Because you ain't gonna lose your bag. You ain't gonna lose your sense of security.
Yeah.
So really, it honestly depends on her. Right. And like he said, she may be broken. It may be some things where she's really like, come hella high water.
Yeah, I don't think it's financial at all.
I'm gonna ride for this dude, and I'm going to put up with shit that if you had your own 2 good feet in your own way.
Yeah, she ain't gonna
gonna voluntarily let your nigga know you can smash any bitch and I'm still gonna be here.
Trauma bonds are a real thing.
They are.
That's a real thing.
It sounds like she probably never experienced like having to do shit on her own, and once a man came in and just like took care, she's like, oh shit, I'm gonna let him do whatever fuck he wants.
Like I'm gonna let a lot of shit slide because
I never had this.
Because this is a good thing. And if he want to go out from time to time,
I'm gonna be right here when you get back.
I'm gonna be here
because I ain't trying to go back on the streets.
So I think it's her. I don't think it's him. I think it's whatever her disconnect is. Whatever.
It's him too. That's a wild nigga. to even try to make that play. Yeah. I'm gonna fuck her right here.
She said,
while you cooking grits.
She said, grow the fuck up and overlook the bullshit.
I mean, maybe she involved. It could be a whole little, she may not have put that in the conversation.
Yeah, this ain't even no argument.
She like, he can do whatever because I'm going to tap in too. You don't know what that bedroom's boogies is hitting for.
True.
Yeah, but based on what she's saying. No implications involved.
And she said,
she's saying straightforward.
Right, and she said, you can fuck them in front of me. You can fuck the bitches in front of me.
That's what I'm saying. So that gives, to me, that gives off like, oh, she for the shits. Like,
I mean,
it's different. Right? That's what it's giving. I may tap in like, oh, this shit ain't nothing. They may have an open relationship.
She might be a cuckold.
Cool, want to watch and get turned on by it.
Yeah, she might be. Well, I don't even know if the motherfuckers get turned on or not. No fucking clue why they do what they do. But that might be her shit. She might be a cuckold.
Yeah, but this some old outdated mindset right here.
Or
it's so futuristic.
Or some,
she owes some 2000 and late.
Listen, we ain't there yet. We ain't there yet.
You're not right with this. So if your man provided everything Goldn, he say, listen, from time to time, I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna smack this hoe in the living room.
Yeah. But yo, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Everything's paid.
No!
She tested. She's clean.
You ain't going for it.
Oh, no way, shape, or form.
What if he was like, she about to take us shopping afterwards?
She cashed out on both of us.
She about to trick on both of us, girl.
Yes.
We both got a car note, dude.
Dude, you like, all right, go ahead, fuck the bitch.
Do what you gotta do, daddy.
I would no.
Just say, at least just put a condom on. Just put a condom. This don't bring me back no diseases.
Unless we doing some threesome shit.
You gotta be included.
I would have to be included.
Okay.
I'm not going
Fair
to
enough.
voluntarily, based off of this.
Yes.
I'm not going to voluntarily let my nigga fuck a bitch in front of me. That is
Okay.
key. That's a key piece.
Okay.
Yeah, she said in front of me.
That's a key piece.
Melinda Gates calls you tomorrow. She says, I got 50 racks. I want to turn your nigga upside down.
Damn!
Right in the living room. And you gotta watch. I'll get off when you watching. I don't even like him.
50 bands.
I just want you to watch.
50
bands. You gonna tell Melinda Gates, no?
I'm gonna talk to my nigga first. I'm gonna be like,
The
what you
nigga needs 50
thinking?
bands. He need it. Let's just say he need
I'm
it.
gonna ask him like, so what you thinking? What you cool with this? Like,
Group huddle.
we would talk again. You ain't gonna make the move on your own.
Group decision.
We gonna talk about it as a unit.
Say she already ran it past him. He
Damn.
like, I talked to my girl. That's nothing she would never go for anything. You're crazy, Melinda.
You want to be included in decision making.
I need a deposit.
Her name should be enough. You know it's Melinda. You know she's sitting on $1 billion. Her name should be
want a
enough.
deposit
She
out of
showed
the
you the cash. She flashed the
Cash money.
She making it rain on this nigga.
Right there.
I need a 50% deposit.
Damn!
Front.
You need 25 of that.
That's a lot.
Just to see
You
but
gonna-
she got it.
You gonna lose the deal. You pressing.
She done lost
You're
out.
losing your leverage.
Yeah.
Melinda sitting up there like, she don't really want this.
You need half deposit. Half the beginning, half when it's done. That's the only way you're rolling.
And I'm coming up with an NDA.
Damn!
Listen. If based off of his example,
Okay.
I'm okay.
She be cool with the NDA. The NDA ain't the problem.
Nobody talk about that.
She don't need nobody to know. She needs you to know.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Well, hit me up.
Melinda Gates, if you listen.
Melinda sitting there twiddling her thumbs right there. Oh, only 50 racks?
Is it a problem if she finished with her?
What?
Is it a problem if he finished with her?
He's gonna finish, nigga.
With her though, with Melinda.
He's gonna finish. He just made 50 racks, nigga. He gonna finish off that alone.
Is that a problem? That is issue?
I would not agree to this. But let's just say hypothetically.
Now you have a second thought. It was too good to him. You have to say.
Let's just say hypothetically, I'm for it all.
Melinda.
I'm for it all.
This nigga toes start curling. You not gonna back out?
You know what? Because that may be a stipulation for Melinda.
That's a clause that you probably have. He must finish with me.
Like you ain't about to fake fuck me. No, like finish that shit and take it to the motherfucking rope, to the finish line.
She may want that in the clause. In
So
the NDA.
it is all.
She gonna be like, you're holding back, nigga.
So if you want that full 50 bands, then you have to complete the task.
Woo! Just turn your head when he do it.
You can't turn your head, nigga. She needs you to watch.
She's been paid to watch.
Every minute.
I've been paid to watch.
She gonna be looking you in the eyes the whole time.
Oh shit! All right, we'll do one more, then we'll take a break.
Woo, Lord.
God damn it! All right, let's see. Okay, we'll do this way here. Let's see what we got. All right. We got a image here. I'm gonna read it out for the people we'll discuss. So there's a post that says, and this is from a woman, Princess Pisces. You're making your woman pay half the bills and work 40 hours a week, and you wonder why she has an attitude? Question mark. There's a guy under that replies. The gentleman name is at the Rabbit Guy. Is he not doing the same thing without an attitude?
Are these real?
These are real. These are real people. Shout out to Princess Pisces and the Rabbit Guy.
At Profita.
Yes, I'll read it again. You're making your woman pay half the bills and work 40 hours a week, and you wonder why she has an attitude. The Rabbit Guy replies, and he's not doing the same thing without an attitude? So what are we talking about?
Right.
What's our point here?
I'm
If
with,
we're both doing the same thing.
I'm with the Rabbit Guy.
We're with the Rabbit Guy.
Cause I'm reading and I'm like, if that is...
It seems like her issue is that I'm working 40 hours and you got me paying half.
Well, if that's...
To live?
Is that y'all's arrangement? I'm legit baffled. Like, all jokes aside, I'm legit baffled on...
She don't want to pay half. That's the gripe. Why you got me working 40 hours to pay half?
Is he making her? Is she a slave?
Yeah, she said you're making your woman pay half.
How is he making her though? Don't she still?
She got a choice.
Her stomach growl just like my stomach growl.
We both working 40-40.
You working before you got with him? What was you doing before?
Because that's what I'm.
What was she doing before?
Like, are you looking to be taken care of? Listen.
This how you just fed up with these women.
Listen, because you triggering me with these hoes.
I'm not saying this shit.
I know it's not you, but I am baffled.
That they say this shit.
Blown by the thoughts of certain women in this
And they
world.
believe this shit too.
They as Bible.
Yeah.
And I told you, I'm with the rabbit guy.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, if I'm with somebody, and whether it's my boyfriend and we're cohabitating, or if it's my husband, and this is just me being me, and because I am who I am, I'm not going to look at you and expect you to front the whole bill. Now, if you tell me, okay, so bet, this is how we're going to do this. I'll cover the mortgage. Like, if we outline what the expectations are. Okay. He may cover all the big stuff, and he may say, you just worry about the utilities.
Right.
Communication.
Yeah.
If the expectation is, I got this, you got that, 1, 2, 3, break. We good. Everybody knows their assignment. Mm-hmm. We all out here working. Right. So, baby girl, you working 40 hours a week. Ain't that what you're supposed to be doing? So you're not doing nothing extra to take care of the bills.
And to be having an attitude
and
about
to be having it, like, you just mad because you working.
That's what the real issue is.
That's what the real issue is. Like, you're not mad.
She don't want to work.
You're not mad that the nigga wants you to cover half the bills. Like, sis, if you mad that you working, then lead with that.
So she's taking out that she got to work on him.
Basically, because again, I don't know. They're dynamic.
Yes.
Right. Princess is dynamic in her relationship. But I would like to believe that coming into the relationship or the marriage, that this is shit that you're supposed to talk about.
Yeah.
So that everybody understands what the expectation and what the duty and responsibility is. If you tell me, if you're my man or my husband, you be like, okay, I'm gonna take care of X, Y, and Z. You just take care of the utilities, or you just make sure the fridge stays stocked. Like, when everybody has their assignments, why you mad? Why? Like, and he out there busting his ass too, to the point of the rabbit guy. So it's like, sis, what did you think? Like, did you think that you were going to work and just take all your money for yourself? Like,
I'll try to empathize with her.
Okay, well, you try.
For real.
You try.
Go ahead, Spreez.
In a lot of, dynamics that we've seen, I can't speak in reality because I ain't in everybody's house. Mm-hmm. But in a lot of dynamics that we've seen, a lot of times women take care of a lot of the domestic things in the house. You know what I'm saying? In a home, whether that's the decorating, the cleaning, the cooking. And that's not to say it's a misconception to think that men don't do those things. That is a misconception. Mm-hmm. But there is truth to every stereotype. Women do, whether by innate nature or by societal design. They do a lot of the domestic work. You know what I'm saying? They're also the key keepers to the sexuality aspect, because if she says no, you're not having sex. You know what I'm saying? So there are certain responsibilities, and I also believe that ideally, in most men's mind, when they get in a relationship, they would like to be able to offer that as an option, to be able to stay home, to be able to be domestic, to be able to seek out your dreams and hobbies or whatever the fuck you gonna do while you home all day. You know what I'm saying? And if you got children, then it's compiled. I don't think Princess has children. I don't know Princess, but she's not talking like somebody that got kids. but if you got kids, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent, I can understand that thought process. Yeah. But you also have to be realistic in the time that we live in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it's interesting, like, how in today's society, men are held to their gender roles, but women aren't.
That's true. I think women want traditional men but they want to have modern values.
Yeah, this just gives me that.
Yeah, but men you can't flip it. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't expect a woman to be. You shouldn't. That's what we're supposed to be coming out of. That's what everybody's rallying against. You're expecting a woman to be traditional while you get to be modern. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? You can't have both. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You if you want to be traditional, then you got to follow all of the traditional aspects. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and discuss some more shit. Spreez, let the people know where they can follow you and get all the music and all that good stuff again.
I am John Spreez, JONSPREEZ, everywhere that you look for things. Yes. At Spreezy Baby on Instagram. But nonetheless, JONSPREEZ. Check me out on all your streaming and all of your visual watching devices and mediums.
Yes. Do you want to take the time to apologize for all the people you out-rapped last night?
Ooh. No, you should apologize for what you said about them. You owe him apology, bro. I show love.
This is why I love not being from the city, because I could just say reckless shit. Like, who is this motherfucker?
With no consequence.
I love it. Goldn, where can the people follow you at and get connected with you? And please, boys, slide in the DMs.
Why are you trying to
so
invite all these boys in my DM?
They coming.
Well, for those who just want to follow me, no DM sliding necessary or required. It is she_is_Goldn. That is GOLDN, no E.
Yes. Are you accepting new clients for Goldn Communications? For people who always accepting new clients. Okay.
Always. You can go to goldnwcg.com. You can send in an inquiry. Let me know if you have any services needed for marketing or public relations.
Nice. There you go. All right, we're gonna be right back here on Cloud Talk Podcast. Don't go nowhere.
Butter soft leather, go getter, getting money since we caught a cheddar. Got that mo better blues. You'll fucking get a clue, acting like they never knew. A bucket full of tears, make a hater shed a few. Close range, baby, no pain, no gain. Been a dope man, spitting soda with the cocaine. Pinky ring, gold chain, dancing on a couple thousand boogie like it's Soul Train. Half of y'all small change, Teddy P mansions. Niggas in a different league, ready for expansion. Some of y'all basic, we gon' hit them with advanced shit. Fucking up the game, see what happens when they plan shit. Straight shooter, can't miss. Big man on campus, Picasso on a canvas. Know it all, nigga, for sure, got all the answers. Can't tell me nothing, my niggas said where the bands is. Fly shit, never landed, understand it.
Well, I'm taking off, caught on a flight. They used to kite, scared of heights, but I'm fly like the rights. The jewelry bright, now they used to me grinning. Been winning, only give us some D like Ben Simmons. We pitch like we Clemens, Teddy pinned it all down. Close the door, you can read about me right now. Smooth like Ephesians, cool like shade, so behave while I'm breezing. Fade MJ, cool grays any season. Your face concave any day, no reason. And shaped like a vegan. Out of space, escape off trees that I'm breathing. Y'all betray us, can relax with the treason. Cause about cash, knew that before meeting. 100-yard dash, my stash, I'm still feeding. Told them that the fast won't last, we still eating. Buttercream seats, better on feet, 20-inch cleats.
They showed me the top and so I came for it. Dropping all of this fly shit like a plane toilet. I'm one of the best to ever come around. I've been running up checks all in the underground. Oh, I don't care how y'all play. Y'all niggas is Play-Doh, I'm more playoff clay. And the whole league know that when I'm banging, I lead to more rings than Paul Heyman. I'm reigning. Young nigga, go get the poncho. This the front row of the Sugar Ray and Camacho. Big bags, security carry big mags. We be coastal rolling, you would think it was Six Flags. It's bad, it's the hard white in a zip bag. Flip that to the helicopters and lift pad. Legacy, it's the Teddy P of the pedigree. No clone, they can never see being a better me, Ronnie, nigga.
All right, we back right here on Cloud Talk Podcast. John Spreez is here, Goldn is here. Man, all right, Goldn just sent me a Plies clip that we going to play here. And we going to discuss, because you like, them young bitches is triggering me.
Shout out to the young bitches, but y'all triggering.
Shout out to y'all. So I got this Bluetooth up. It won't let me play it on my laptop, but y'all gonna hear it audibly, if I said that right. Let's see here.
Example she used is basically a man. Like she feels she does well for herself financially, so she don't need no man to take care of her. So her thing is she doesn't feel she needs a man now. She just wants a man. she had different reasons she felt she wanted a man. And I ain't disagreeing with her other video. It's just how I was explaining it to somebody the other day. I said, man, listen, if I want you, but I know I don't need you, that want is never going to be enough to get me to do right by you. Because I don't need you. I'm not afraid to lose you when I just want you. And the example I gave them was, it's like my grandparents who had been together 50-some years. They needed each other. He needed her. She needed him. Not just financially. They needed each other. They felt they couldn't live without each other. And if I don't need you and you don't need me, we just fuck around. If you just want me and I just want you, that's all we doing. We is just fucking around. But nothing long term can come out. The dude you see, the sugar daddy with the little young chick, he don't need her. He just want her. If they stop talking today, his life ain't gonna change. And I always, at least I'm a firm believer in, you need to need me and I need to need you. It's the only chance that we got for anything possibly to happen long term, because I need to be afraid to lose you and vice versa. If it's just a want, that want is never going to be enough to stop me from cheating on you or stop you from cheating on me, because we know we don't need each other. So my belief, and y'all give me y'all thoughts on it, a want would never be enough. That person needs to need you.
Wasn't that a good one? Shout out to
That was
Goldn.
great.
Shout out to Goldn for dropping.
I was going to send that one through.
When I saw it on TikTok, I said, "Come on, Plies, come on," because he be for the shit some day, most days.
He be clouded.
But when he get in his for real philosophical bag, he be deep.
Nah.
And that one was a good one. I was like, I gotta favorite this and send it to you.
Yeah, want versus
and
need.
it's fitting for what we've been talking about so far.
Yep.
So that's why I dropped it in there.
Yeah, because a lot of what we are commenting on right now is a lot of, like you said, wants and needs. And it seems like a lot of what we're commenting on right now is a lot of wants. They're not even talking about what's important, like what the need is. Like, you just talk about what you want. Yeah, Plies broke that shit down. I mean, shout out to Plies. I mean, shit, I ain't got nothing to add to that. He laid that shit out. I mean, he laid it out.
It made sense.
Yeah, because like you said, like he would say, like, if I want you for this specific thing, and once you want me for that, and I want you for this, we know what that is. But it's a difference if I need this person, and you need me for something. That is a different level of commitment.
And he specified in there when he referenced his grandparents. He said, and I quote, "It's not just financial."
Yeah.
He made it a point to address that based off of what we've been talking about.
That was the
today.
last thing on the fucking list.
Like, it ain't just a financial need. Like, and to my point, in what I need, is not just financial.
Yeah. Do you think most of the guys, like, they assume that a woman wants all that, and they push that so hard that they're forgetting to concentrate on the other things, like Plies was just laying out. Like, a lot of dudes are so focused on, like, the providing aspect, and they think it's so, they go extreme with it.
But providing is more, that too, what I addressed earlier. Providing is more than financial. You need to provide a boatload of shit that don't got nothing to do with money. But that is the nature of a man, to think I need to financially provide. But what about emotionally provide? What about you as my man, I need you to provide. Like, I'm not saying that you don't. You damn for sure better provide. But do you know what you're providing? Do you know what is needed versus what is wanted? You can still be a provider and it not be solely financially driven. Mm-hmm. But that goes with you knowing your mate and knowing what they need. Because I'm still allowing you to be a man. If all you think of is I need to be the provider, bet, baby, you got provide till the cows come home. Just make sure you know what you need to provide. Yeah. You're still going to be a provider. Providing does not stop at money. It doesn't stop at financial. Mm-hmm. Like, you still need to show up and you still need to provide for me. Yeah. But don't think that
that's all
it stops at money.
Right.
because you're neglecting a lot of my other needs. And if I wanted you for your money, to Plies' point, I would get what I need to get from you.
Yep. Yeah. Or like Spreez says, just be a prostitute.
Or just, you know what I'm saying? But you have, I have to need you. And needing you, again, does not have to be financial.
Right.
You know?
There's so much emphasis on it. Like, everybody thinks it's financial.
Everybody, man, money.
I think people get strung up on word choice, too.
Yeah.
Because I've run into this discussion a lot of times. I've had arguments about this. But needing somebody and what it actually means. Because some people interpret that to mean you need this individual to be whole, which I don't agree with. I don't think that you need another person to be a complete person. I do think that there's a level to completion that's provided, especially if you're a spiritual person, if God places somebody in your life. And if God places somebody in your life, he don't give you something that you didn't need. It don't matter if it's for a season or for a reason. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't need that individual, they would not be attached to your journey. You know what I'm saying? You could desire a PlayStation, but you can't compare a person to a PlayStation or a Miata or some dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People are there to fill a specific role in your life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And if they're not necessary, just like anything else in the body, if it's not necessary, get removed. Whether you remove it or circumstance removes it. And one thing that I do know about being a man and being around men is the innate need to be useful.
Yep.
If you don't feel like you useful in a position, if you don't feel like you useful in a relationship, if you don't feel like there's no reason for you to be spending your time there, if you have any sort of self esteem, any sort of value in yourself, you're going to find a way to start weeding your way out of that situation.
Absolutely.
Because you're not doing anything. It's like being on a basketball team and getting no minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You made the team, nigga, but you're going to want to get traded eventually, bro.
Right.
You're not
Get me out of here.
You're never playing. You telling people like, yeah, I'm on the Rockets. And I ain't never seen you, nigga.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, that's my girl, dog.
Right. All right, let's get into a next topic here. So as I pull this topic up, so I got a question for you, Spreez, as I pull this up.
Okay.
Because this is going to be our next topic.
So you going to trigger me?
No, not at all. If you seen my girl out cheating with another man, would you tell me, or is that none of your business?
Of course I'll tell you.
All right. So our next topic here is it your business if you saw your friend's significant other cheating on them? So you see my wife out with another man, you would tell me?
Of course.
So you a snitch?
No, because that's not what. Hold on, that's not what snitching means. I am in an organization with you. I'm not in an organization with her. Even if we're friends by proxy, we're still friends by proxy. I'm her friend because of you. I'm not her friend because we met and hit it off. Yeah, that's fucking weird. I'm her friend because you're her husband.
So you will absolutely 100% tell me.
100%. Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's flip it. If it was reverse, if it was your girl's a girl, well, I guess I got to flip it on you because you. So if you saw your girlfriend man out cheating, you tell her, or is that none of your business?
Yeah, I'm telling her.
And with how you gotta be sure that the motherfucker cheating too. Motherfucker, that could really blow a friendship up.
So let me paint the picture for you. So you're out and you see my girl out with another guy and they're holding hands and smiling, kiki in each other's faces and shit.
If it look, yeah.
You telling me that?
Yeah. Even if I don't know that they cheating, of course, I'm going to give you the info. Hey, your girl was out at the mall and she was giggling with some strange nigga. Like, you know this nigga, bro?
So based on the behavior that you would see would be if you tell me or not. If it looks innocent.
I would tell you I saw your wife.
Period.
Anyway.
Period.
With another person. Okay, so regardless.
I seen your wife out the other day. Exactly. Even if it wasn't suspicious. Like, yeah, I seen your girl out just because I seen you. That would strike up the... Yeah, she was at Kroger the other day. And then you looking at me like, nigga, she don't never go to Kroger.
Like,
Yeah, she was up there with her brother shopping.
Like, she got all sisters. She got all sisters.
Go ahead, Goldn. So you definitely telling your homegirl.
I am, and I'm gonna ride with my Gemini compadre. I'm gonna tell you I saw your nigga regardless. If I'm on the phone with her, like, but not on no snitching, just in general conversation.
Yeah, I saw her such a
just like, oh yeah. If she asked me, what you do today? Oh, it's up at Easton, great. Yeah, I saw Chris up there.
Yeah.
You know, like, just not even on no snitching shit. Just general conversation.
Isn't that kind of like dry snitching though? Like,
it's
we know that's dry snitching.
No, that's not the definition of snitching.
Tell me what snitching is.
Snitching is in the streets, for those that don't know. If you are of the streets and you're participating in an activity, let's say, for instance, you and I are both drug dealers. We're not, for the record. We do not condone any of this activity. But you and I sell illicit substances. Let me say that.
Yes.
We sell illicit substances
Can it be
together. It can be whatever.
Okay.
I get arrested.
Yes.
And they like, hey, I know you wasn't the only one out there. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, Rome was out there with me. That's snitching.
That's snitching, straight up.
That's snitching, bruh. If your grandma is looking out the window of her apartment and she sees you shoot me in the face and she calls the cops, that's not snitching, bruh. That's a citizen doing exactly what the fuck a citizen's supposed to do.
Have you ever had to be in a situation where you had to do that? Like tell your homie, like, yo, I saw you, shorty. Yeah.
Nah, I don't think I've ever had to tell a nigga his girl was cheating on him.
I was in a situation.
Really?
Yeah. I ain't say shit.
Really?
I couldn't do it.
What'd you do when you saw them again? And he was like teeing with her and snuggling with her and shit.
Well, I only seen it one time out and about. I was like, oh.
Together?
Shit.
You seen them together?
Yeah, I seen my homie shorty with another dude,
right, and
out and about, and I only seen it once,
right,
but I didn't see it again. I was like,
it only take one time to cheat.
Yeah,
you ain't got
I ain't say shit. I was like, damn. I was like,
now your man's got dick on his lips because you didn't tell him.
He'll be alright.
You didn't tell him. Nigga, breath smelling like straight.
Yeah. Well, they're no longer together, so
it's good for him after he caught whatever that other nigga.
Oh my god.
You better tell me, motherfucker. I'm putting it on the record. You see anybody I'm affiliated with, you see my girl, my wife, you better tell me that.
Because if you don't, you're gonna be in more trouble. Like I'm gonna be more pissed that you saw them.
She was up to something.
Right. You let that shit just go.
I seen her buying size 15 Jordan. Let me keep it a buck.
Go ahead.
I don't want my wife being all friendly with a bunch of other niggas anyway, so good for her. Thank you, baby.
Shout out wife. Shout out wifey for doing what she was supposed to do.
If I get up there and y'all just giggling for an hour up there.
Now we got questions.
Nigga,
now thoughts is running through my mind.
That nigga funny, but he ain't that fucking funny.
Perfect segue to our next topic.
Oh, Lord.
Here we go. Can your spouse have friends of the opposite sex? Damn, yes. I'm mighty quiet. We gotta do it now.
I had to process I had to read it and process it.
Can your spouse have friends of the opposite sex?
I would say yes. And I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm surprised by this answer.
Rewind the tape back when I said your motherfucking ass always. You don't want me to win. You want to think so negatively about me. It makes me sick. Okay?
It's not true. I always root for you.
Why would you be so surprised at this answer? Because you don't ever think that something worth common sense to come out of my mouth? Because we just did the whole scenario. If you let Melinda Gates smash you, smashing and being friends is two different things. Like stop trying to flip it. Stop you out here. No, we're not gonna do that.
All right, go ahead. So yes, your friends could be your man can have women friends. Yes, okay. and I say that because I am the friend of a lot of people of the opposite sex who are married. So okay. And I look at there's levels. Okay, let me get some context. All right, here we can see. No, we talking. No, because I know where your mind gonna go. So I feel like I gotta clear this shit up before it gets out of control. Because you already know I'm going with it. Go ahead.
in my case, because I am the friend of the opposite sex to somebody's spouse.
Mm-hmm.
We all know each other. We are a gang. You know what I'm saying? I knew both of them individually before they got married. So I'm not going nowhere. I knew y'all when y'all was just dating, when y'all was just canoodling, when y'all was just whatever. So I feel like based off of certain parameters, your spouse can have a friend of the opposite sex. Because I look at my friends' husbands as my big brothers that I can call up if shit is left. I can talk to. We can shoot the shit when we're all together. We shoot the shit. We clown. And his wife or their wives don't feel no way about it because we all knew each other before marriages was established. You know, so we worked up and built up to that to where the wives wouldn't have no reason to be insecure or to feel like their husband is, you know. So I feel like there's levels to it. And there's parameters and there's understandings, longevity, story, backstory. You know, there's a lot of things that go into play. Now, I don't think in every situation it's okay necessarily. But again, if this is, you know, if I say I'm married and I'll use my immediate circle, so my OSU friends, like I did with my ex.
Okay.
I'm going to introduce you to my male friends of the opposite sex because these people were here long before you. These are just as much my family as you are my lover, homie, friend, boyfriend, whatever. So let me bring y'all together so y'all can gauge each other's energy. You can understand they're no threat because this is family. But that's because we got almost, 15 years in the game. Versus, say, a new nigga come around, then it may be kind of sus. So I feel like it's level. This question is loaded because it depends on a lot of different parameters.
I'm glad you said the last part.
Let me stop you. Let me stop.
How you gonna stop me?
Because I see where you're going. You're arguing the exception and not the rule, Goldn. You're arguing the exception and not the rule. The answer to this is no. We know this. You're arguing an exception, not the rule. Everything you said, I met them back at college, high school. You're arguing exception.
I'm not arguing exception. What I'm arguing is my reality. And that's where you seem to have a disconnect.
That's an exception.
You operate off of the general.
That's an exception. Your reality is an exception. It's not the rule.
But I can't speak on the rule because I don't live life by everybody's rules. Okay. I can only speak on...
The quick answer is no then.
I can only speak on my thing.
Yeah, so take you out of it.
I can't say no.
Take you out of it.
I can't say no, yet I'm the friend of the opposite sex.
Okay, I'm a softball both of y'all something.
So what are we talking about?
And this will tell you the answer right here. Have you ever slept with a chick that you was her friend?
Yes.
How many of your relationships started off with a person that was your friend?
You telling me none of your male friends wouldn't fuck you?
I'm answering his question first.
That's the same shit he just asked.
Well, I like how he talked.
Good.
Because you be on fuck shit. He prolific.
How many of your relationships have started off with people that were men that were initially your friend?
Most.
All right. And you just said,
Jesus Christ.
You just said that you done fuck some of your female friends. Do you know any niggas or have you ever been friends with a chick that you were attracted to? You started a friendship with this chick knowing you was attracted to her.
Of course.
So have I. I've never waited around like, oh yeah, I can't wait till this nigga fuck.
If she gave you the opportunity to fuck you, wouldn't?
When we was back then, yeah, absolutely.
Let me ask you this. Stop. So you're telling me right now none of your male friends wouldn't fuck you?
Now or back then?
No, if we just asked one of them. If I asked one of your male friends, would you fuck Goldn?
She knows the answer.
Thank you.
She knows the answer.
She's arguing exception and not the rule. The answer to this is no.
Part of the problem with the question is the word friend. Because
I told you this question was loaded.
Because I look at friends and acquaintances.
Your friends would fuck you.
And acquaintances differently. Like your homegirl's husband, I would look at as an acquaintance. I wouldn't look at that as a friend. I look at your homegirl as your friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing when he was asking me about his wife. That's my acquaintance, but he my friend. You know what I'm saying? So, and the time matters. Timing matters. If we in a relationship and you just got some new male friend that you just met at the gym or wherever the fuck you meet niggas at, work, wherever you meet niggas at, off top, that's a problem.
It's a no-no. Because
he's part of the reason he's your friend is because, as we both have just said, he's attracted to you. That ain't all. That's not all. That's not universal. That's not like all male friends are sitting there plotting. Yeah, right. That ain't the truth.
But a lot of them niggas opportunity was there, they would smash.
A lot of them niggas would.
If she came to you crying on your shoulder,
90%.
I broke out with
I say a strong 90%, and this is me being optimistic. 90% of them niggas.
So 90%.
Absolutely, even if you were still in said relationship, take the opportunity.
Thank you.
If given.
Thank you. This is all bullshit. I hear what you try to say. You try to dress it up.
No, what we not gonna do? Because I feel like this whole episode you've been riding me. This whole episode you've been on my ass, not wanting me. You asked me a question, but then you try to challenge my answer.
I have to.
Don't ask. No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You don't have to.
It's
challenge.
Okay. It's okay
You
for us to disagree.
No, but you are. We can run all the motherfucking shows back. You don't
Let's do it.
You don't never agree with what I gotta say. You always call cap when I say shit.
Fucking right. Somebody gotta play devil's advocate. We all can't be kumbaya in this motherfucker. What type of show would that be if we all agreeing on everything?
No, but
like this show
disagree with his ass sometimes.
I do.
No, you don't.
I'm always right.
It's time to go to break.
Want to go to break? Go to. We can go to break.
Let's go. Because I feel like you keep trying to. Don't ask me a fucking question and then try to challenge.
So you want me to disagree with you? Just because you said it.
I just want you to be like, okay.
What do you want me to say?
What do you think? That's what I want you to say.
So I can't have no input on what you say, what he say?
But
I can't have no.
Input is different.
You ain't never had a conversation with a woman before?
Plenty. I've been married before.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Has your input ever been welcome in the conversation, even if it was asked for?
Yeah. Very rarely.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
But she makes it sound like it's a problem that I can't disagree. Like, I have to agree.
You've been riding with me since before we recorded. You've been on me today. You feeling good? Is it Mercury in retrograde or some bullshit like that today?
Mercury stay in retrograde.
Because you've been coming for me.
Hey, content
today.
is king. Shout out to content.
You know what?
We gotta make this a show, baby. Fuck all that kumbaya shit.
Well, you got the right bitch in the seat, so let's go.
That's why I let. Because you can handle this.
I can.
Yeah.
And I love it. I live for this shit.
We was texting behind the scenes.
We were.
Yeah. You said, listen, I'm built for this. I was like, I love it. I love it. We got the messages behind the scenes.
You go low, I go to the flow.
I love it. All right, let's get one more topic, then we'll go to break. And Spreez got to get up out of here, too. Yeah. How much time you got left, Spreez?
Shit. We towards the red line.
Shit.
We can get a few more little things.
All right, okay. I want to, let me see. Let me try to get a good one.
Hey, if they gonna fire me, I'm already fired, nigga.
Fuck! God damn.
My boss about to watch this and laugh.
Oh, shit. Here we go. We'll do this one, then we'll close it out. Does a woman know if her man's homie is looking at her?
Don't fucking look at me.
You gotta answer. I was about to say, you gotta answer that.
Me?
Yeah. They asking, does a woman know? I don't know if a woman knows shit.
So if your man brought his homies around you, do you know, like, his friend be looking at me? Like, I know his when he's not around, he's looking at me. Do women know that? Do you know if the homie looking?
Yes. I feel like you can pick up on context clues. I feel like you can't be that dumb and naive not to. If this is what's going on, like, don't ever be the woman to assume that all your niggas' friends want to fuck you. Like, don't be that woman. But if you guys are together, if you're in a setting, or if they come by the crib, or y'all go out, and you kind of got your head on the swivel, and you kind of picking up on his extranesses, and I feel like you can your intuition to kick in, because good, bad, or different, y'all niggas ain't slick. So even if y'all try to be discreet, like, nigga, I can see you looking. I can see you when I get up. You looking at my ass every time I get up. Like I may not address it, but I'm peeping game, and I may not even address it to my nigga or to you. I just may move differently in the situation, because what I don't want to have happen is now my nigga about to come at your neck. So let me just kind of pivot a little bit differently, until now if things get out of control, then I'm gonna let my nigga know, like, listen.
If he start making moves on
Listen, Sean out here, I know that's your boy, but I don't want to get shit popping, so I'm gonna try to do what I can to deflect and kind of take the attention off of me and move a little bit differently, but if things get out of hand, because y'all be aggressive.
Would you tell your man that, hey, I feel comfortable when so-and-so around?
Like, I feel or don't feel comfortable, or both, or...
However you phrase it, like, hey, when your friends such and such come over, I feel uncomfortable when he's here.
If it gets out of hand, if it's a one-off thing, but if every time we're around Sean, the energy and the vibe makes it uncomfortable, I'm going to address it to my man. I'm going to let him, like, hey, if he say, oh, yeah, babe, we about to barbecue tomorrow, Sean about to come through, I'm gonna tell him, like, that's cool. I know that's your nigga. That's fine. But just so you know, like, I won't even go into the specifics. This is me. I would not go into just yet. I would just give very vague, like,
that might actually be worse.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna accept that. You what the fuck? Like, you need
what you mean?
If he, wants me to elaborate, then I will. But I'm not gonna come out just. Cause Sean was looking at my ass. Cause now, the moment Sean come in the door, you might want to bust his lip. Yeah. I'ma just tell him, like, that's cool. You want Sean to come over, that's cool. But sometimes when he come over, he just makes me uncomfortable. Like, I'll put it out there. I'm not gonna just straight give you everything. I'm just gonna let you know. And if you say, well, what does he do?
Uncomfortable how? Yes.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, if he says, well, what does he do? Then I will go ahead and. Every now and then, I catch him looking at me a certain way, when I get up. I know he watches me when I leave the room, but I know that shit. And again, kind of like, I know that's your dude. So, but if you want him to come over, that's fine. But just know, Yeah. And I'll let my guy at that point make the executive decision to snatch Sean's invitation or be like, yeah, no, we're not coming out that night. I'll let him kind of dictate the path in which the events, go forward.
Yeah. Spreez, are you careful with certain homies you let around your woman or in your home?
If they're my homie, then they've been to my home. If they're an acquaintance, like I was saying earlier, like if they're an acquaintance, then they never been to my house. That'll never be a thing. You know what I'm saying? I got too many females in my house, period. You know what I'm saying? Over age and underage. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to just have some strange niggas in my crib. But
these your homie.
Yeah, in the same breath, she a smart girl. You know what I'm saying? She know what's up. You know what I'm saying? And I've also been in situations where you can get set up for the whoopty by the way that a certain female's moving around you. You know what I'm saying? I done been in rooms where broad been over in front of me to kiss her nigga.
Damn.
Bend over, right ass in your face and everything. And then the nigga get mad at you like, why you looking at my girl ass, nigga? Nigga, where are my eyes, nigga? My eyes was here. She put the ass there. I'm supposed to look at your meat, nigga. What the fuck is you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But there's a thin line, because if you hear about any nigga that go to jail, it be the homies that be up there trying to holler. It be the homies like, oh, can I do anything for you? Yeah. That don't write this nigga. The nigga that really needs you to do some shit for him.
Yeah, so you pretty much, for the most part, trust your lady, like, yo, he can't come in here. Like, she'll tell you that. If she felt like a dude was, one of your homies was like, doing a little
she
bit.
She should feel like she could tell me that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing that I would object to. In fact, I would encourage it. This nigga is acting weird. Nigga, tell me he's acting weird.
Right. So can your lady bring male friends over?
What male friends?
Oh, so she can't have friends.
I said acquaintances earlier, nigga. We already agreed. what a friend is.
No male friends over.
What male friend, nigga?
We go back to first grade.
Which one? I ain't met this nigga. Some nigga that you knew when you could barely read is coming to my house that I'm working for.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
This nigga couldn't even tie shoes when y'all was kicking it. What are you talking about?
He stay unloading the clip.
I love it.
Oh, that shit just weird to me, bro.
Stay unloading the clip.
That shit just weird to me.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna get Spreez up out of here. Any last words? I've been antagonizing Goldn this whole episode.
Fuck out of me. Like, even before the cameras got rolling.
Yes.
You've been on my neck. I think you did that intentionally to keep my energy and my,
it's all by design.
To keep me, fired up, keep my pistons going so I can get at that ass.
Yeah. I gotta keep you. It's all entertainment. It's all entertainment. Spreez, where can people find you at and get the project, get the last album that'll drop out of your career?
Since he's already plotting on my downfall.
You announced the retirement.
You announced my retirement.
You said it plenty of times.
To you.
Yeah, plenty of times. That's what I'm saying.
You're right. I said it plenty of times.
Yeah.
But that's
why I said I'm gonna call your bluff.
The last 6 albums is out.
Oh my Lord.
No discography.
Go check them last 6 albums out. We dropping Spreezy Never Dies October the 1st. Higher Plane Radio is coming back top of the year. I probably said that last year. But it's coming back top of the year. Technology has changed. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We still Instagram popping. We throw shows out at Ruby Tuesday Live.
Nice.
So any MCs in the area that's, you know what I'm saying, trying to get their shit popping, let me know. If we fuck with your shit, I'm gonna try to put you on the stage.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to expand my catalog and my repertoire and try to build some sort of foundation for the people to see.
I like that you being more artist friendly. You wasn't like that before. You very just like, I don't fuck with these motherfuckers.
And I was gonna say,
I like this changing you.
I was gonna say this shit earlier because it mirrors into one of the videos you play. It's hard being married to your competitors. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. That's like signing to a label that's run by artists. He still got to use like most of that budget for his album. So what the fuck is left for me? But now that I'm older, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really competing with these individuals. I'm trying to make sure that I can give them something in the journey that I've taken, that I can provide them something, so maybe that they can get a little further.
Yeah. Goldn, where
what do you want? What do you want?
I don't want anything. Actually,
I'm tired of your black ass. Okay?
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna look right at the camera. This is what I want. Greg, I want you to make me a winner. Make me a winner, good sir.
So for Greg to make you a winner, you are plotting against my downfall. You don't want me to be happy.
It's starting to sound that way.
When I said that an hour ago, you wasn't riding for me. The nigga does not want me to be happy.
At the end of the day, I'm a competitor and I'm all about the W.
Regardless
if you're unhappy, this has to be a casualty of that for my W. I'm sorry.
It's a fucked up situation that we are in right now, ladies and gentlemen. I just want y'all to know.
Friends, how many of us
I'm trying to tell you. It's right up in here.
Tell the people they listen to shit I'm saying. I promise you. They don't give a fuck what I gotta say on here.
Good.
Yeah.
You definitely got the viewers on your side. You got the viewers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said at the beginning of the time, like, nobody's gonna give a fuck what I gotta say. They know all this shit.
Because they know you ain't shit.
Exactly. Everybody's gonna pull for you. Talk to the people. Go to where can they follow you?
People.
Find you. Yes.
Those who believe in me.
Only.
Wait. Let me make sure you're on it.
Please. That believe in me.
Go ahead.
That believe in love. That believe that, every day is not going to be bad. The sun will come out tomorrow. You guys. Not the ones that believe in this nigga because he ain't shit. And y'all know that he's not shit. So let's not even entertain the bullshit that he's talking about. Because he wants me to be a single bitter bitty for the rest of my life.
Cat lady.
It's not true.
Cat lady! With all the fancy feasts and friskies.
It's not true. I just want to win.
You guys can find me as she_is_Goldn, GOLDNOE. Still modeling. I am a brand ambassador for Personally She. Shout out to Tawana. Follow her at Personally She on IG. This shirt right here.
Got the gear on. Let me make sure the people can see.
Yes, the perfect balance of bougie and hood. I feel like that's me. You know, I'm the perfect balance of bougie and hood. So shout out to Tawana. And you know, I'm still out here.
You didn't even plug the acting gig. You're an actress now.
Oh my God.
Amber.
Well, you spent so much time railroading me.
See, and this is, she say I don't support her. She didn't even mention she's a whole fucking
Fake
actress,
love.
but I did it.
This is fake love.
If I didn't give a fuck, I wouldn't have said it.
Fake
Talk about the
love.
show.
Yes.
Amber.
I am on the Amazon Prime series, Dear Love. I am Amber. We are currently wrapping up season 3.
Nice.
Amber started on season 2. And so, yes, Dear Love on Amazon Prime. Check it out. Season 3 is dropping here soon. And it has been an amazing process tapping into, you know, I've been doing the modeling.
Right.
You know, as y'all found out last episode, I've actually been singing.
Yes.
And so now we're tapping into acting and
doing it all.
It's been amazing. And to be on Amazon Prime is kind of a big deal.
That's
you know, we not on Tubi and shit. I mean, shout out to Tubi. I said shout out to Tubi. Because Tubi do be having them one-offs where you be in there. But to be able to be on a show
that's fire.
On Amazon Prime, created and directed by a black man.
Nice.
That's fire.
You know, it's been an amazing process.
That's
so
tough.
I'm excited to see what season 3 brings.
Hey.
But
If Amber needs a handsome younger brother for season 4, let him know I'm available.
I mean, I can plug you. We can
mechanic, anything.
we can write you in.
Dog walker.
We can write you in. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. You know, thank you for reminding me.
Of
So,
course.
yeah,
See,
that's
I got you. I support you.
You know, I'm a creative.
Yeah.
I'm a creative, so I always got my hand in the creative pot. Some way, somehow. Like I said, I'm not a worker bee, I'm a butterfly. I still get the job done. The flowers still get pollinated, but I'm not an A+B=C type of chick.
Yeah.
And I love that about me. Shout out to all the creatives.
There it is. Shout out to the creators. All right, man, we're going to put a button in this one. We're going to wrap this up. If you fuck with this episode and you don't care for my bullshit, go ahead, like, subscribe.
I surely don't.
Go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, all that shit. More importantly, follow my dope guests here. Follow John Spreez. Get the music, get the catalog. If you're out here in the Columbus area and you're an artist, make sure you tap in. If you need some communication services, if you just need a dope person, regardless of all the bullshit I said here, make sure you tap in with Goldn. Greg, I'm counting on you, my man. And we out.